Hi, Mia here, and I am on day of my juice fast. I have intentionally not weighed myself all this time because I know that if I do weigh myself a lot, it's going to drive me crazy. It's funny because it's kind of backfired. I don't think how many pounds I weigh is what's important. I think it's how good I feel and how well my clothes are fitting. And my arms are still really big in the back. My arms were super huge before I ever started this fast. And now the fat is really trying to stay there. My belly is holding on to a lot of fat. I've got a good handful on my upper abdomen and another good handful on the bottom. I'm not trying to not give myself any credit, you understand? But the thing is that every time I look in a mirror, I feel like I still weigh 240, which is my original weight before I ever juice fasted, when I was very sick and very fat. I am about 5'10½". That's my height, just to give you some kind of idea. A pretty big portion of my weight was being held in my chest. I was up to a G cup, which, if you look at a D cup, that's pretty big, right? But then you go double D, and then you go triple D, and then you go, I don't even know if there's a E, but I got up to an F, and I think I was even getting into a G. So it was bad. And while people used to joke, oh, it's great that you gain weight on your chest because, woo, you know, that's sexy. It's like, it doesn't feel sexy because it's super heavy and it hurts your back and it makes these lines. I have dents here and those hurt a lot. So I'm hoping that my shoulder and my muscle pain here will go away over time as things get smaller and smaller. But it's strange. It's like when I gained weight, my slow process to getting as heavy as I was at my highest weight, I gained weight really evenly. Really evenly. I'm one of those lucky people that gains it evenly, and people go, you're not fat, you look great. Whoa, you're still sexy, the guys say. But I've noticed that while I'm losing it, I'm not losing it evenly. At first I lost a lot of off my stomach and my chest. But on this juice fast, I notice I'm losing weight from my legs and my butt, and not a lot from my stomach and boobs. So my face has gotten a lot thinner in my neck, as usual. That's the first thing to go because of the water weight. I hold a lot of water weight in my face and in my ankles. And my ankles are still retaining a little bit of water. It's funny, this is my third juice fast, and it's entirely different. Each one has been entirely different. I would figure that the first juice fast would be the hardest, but this juice fast has been the hardest. I've been the hungriest. I've craved food the most throughout it, and I'm not sure if I just went into it too confidently and psychologically I wasn't ready, or whether it's something happening in my body or what it is. I don't know if it's physical or if it's mental, but I am feeling a lot more hunger pangs through the whole thing. And as far in as I am now, I'm still craving a lot. So what I did was, today I drank more juice. I think you should drink as much as you feel like you need. And so I did that. I've actually had 3 juices already, each one being 32 ounces. And I am going to drink my last 32 ounce pretty soon here in a little while. I also notice I'm pretty obsessive about, looking at other people's carts when I go to the store. I'm always looking at people, and if they're fat, I look in their cart to see what they have. And I think to myself, gosh, I wish they only knew that, you could just do a juice fast and you could stop eating dairy and stop eating meat, and it would make you so much healthier. Just because I happened to discover juicing because of watching the movie Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead doesn't mean that everybody else is, in the same place on that path. So I try to be, more aware of what my thoughts are and try not to think, oh, they should become vegan, or oh, they should do a juice fast, and oh, they're bad because they have all frozen dinners and look at all the soda they're drinking, and they're just not thinking. It's like, I've been there too. And I have a tendency though to think those things, and that's not fair. I know that's not fair. But I think the reason is because I care very much about people, and I want everybody to be healthy and happy. And I'm under this impression that if everybody does a juice fast and if everybody goes vegan, everybody will be healthy. And I mean, I know it would help. I know it's very good for you and stuff, but I just can't expect everybody to make the same realizations that I did at the exact same times. So I need to be a little bit easier about that. It's funny, I was talking to my best friend about the path that we've both been on, and it's like, first we saw the movie Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, and then we saw Forks Over Knives, and we decided to do the juice fast, and we decided to do it not only for weight loss, but we decided to also do it for the other benefits that you can get from it, like improved health and mental clarity and energy and all that. So I was pretty sick before then, so we were talking about it, saying you go down the rabbit hole, and it's like you think you're going into juice fasting, and then whoa, you find out that there's a lot more to it. You learn that being vegan is more healthy, and eating raw foods comes next, and you keep on going. And I thought I was going to do one juice fast, and then I ended up doing another, and then another, and I became vegan. And it's continuous improvement. Once you get on that path, you start trying to think of what else can I do, and then you start learning more things, and you go, whoa, I can do that too, and this is nutritious, and that is nutritious, and I should be eating for nutrition. You really evolve. It's like, how far do we go? What's next? I look at certain people who are doing water fasts. They've advanced to like water fasts, and I can't imagine ever doing a water fast, but 2 years ago I couldn't imagine ever doing a juice fast. It progresses as you go, and you learn and you change, and a lot of your viewpoints change about things. This is an extraordinary journey. It's amazing. And I'm so happy because I've become healthier and healthier. I still have issues, of course, because I'm not completely cured of everything that ails me, but I am a lot better off. I have much more mobility. I have more energy. I'm able to do more things in a day than I used to be able to. And life has improved so much for me. I'm glad that I decided to take this path, and that I'm evolving this way and learning more about nutrition every day. This is great. This is wonderful. The rush that I used to get off of bad food, eating the fast food and just eating whatever my heart desired. No limits, no rules, just eat whatever you want. That was like the addiction for me. I loved doing that. I don't miss that. It's like my new high, my new addiction is trying to have discipline. Discipline is my new addiction. It makes me feel so good that I can stop myself and think to myself, what am I doing? I need to choose my foods wisely, and being smart about it and being educated and consciously making those good choices is my new fun thing to do. I'm so happy because of it, and I feel so good about myself. I feel proud of myself. My self-esteem is better because I'm not just, gliding down the hill on autopilot, getting fatter and fatter and feeling miserable. Seriously, what's going to happen to you if you just take the easiest path and just coast? It's not good. So I feel really proud of myself for having turned that around, and now I'm going on the uphill, and I'm fighting for my health, and I'm doing something really good for myself. That is what I spend my time thinking about. What am I going to do today to make my life better? I like that. Am I better than somebody who's not vegan and who doesn't take care of themselves and who is fat and basically not doing anything good for their lives? No. But I can feel good about myself for making those good choices. And if you're making those choices, you should too. And if you're not making those choices right now, you know, there's still time to do it, and it does feel good, and you can do it. Just shift gears, you know, change the channel. So I strongly encourage anybody to do a juice fast, even people who aren't overweight. Just get those toxins out of your body and feel better. It's a real mind change. It really flips everything for you. The other thing I wanted to talk about is that I am experiencing real problems with feeling like I've had any weight loss. I just don't see it. I don't feel it. My body is really stubborn. I really hold on to things. My digestive system did not want to give up the contents. My body did not want to cleanse and everything to go through. You know, I've been having a real issue with that. And I feel bloated a lot of times. I feel heavy a lot of times. So I'm just going to have to be patient. I'm definitely not going to let it discourage me. I'm going to keep on going. And I'm going to drink more water. I always say that I'm going to drink more water. And I always try to, but it's really hard for me. So I don't know if I'm going to stop at 30 days. If my body holds on to the fat and doesn't want to let it go, I'm just going to push it further, and I'm going to go past the 30 days. I think I might go as long as it takes this time, because I'm really tired of stopping and starting. I don't recommend doing juice fasts one at a time for 30 days. That's the way I did it, but it wasn't the best route. Each time you stop a juice fast, you have to restart your digestive system. You know, you have to get it kicked back into working gear again. And if you have had problems with your digestive system in your past, or, you know, with going, you probably don't want to do juice fasts, you know, 30 days here, 30 days there. You should just go ahead and just go for it. Just do a juice fast, start it, and just keep going. Don't say how long you're going to do it for. You don't have to really commit to that. Just take it as it comes, and just keep going until you reach your goal. You probably want to go a little past your goal, because you're going to gain 10 pounds back in water and intestinal content, let me just say. So, you know, that's my recommendation from my experience. Besides, when you're already juice fasting, it's already easy. That's the kind of things that are on my mind. I feel like I'm getting a bit of a psychological problem with it, because when I look at my before and after pictures, man, there is a big difference. But when I look in the mirror, I just don't see it. So that's a good thing in a way, because it's driving me to keep going until I reach my healthy weight. But at the same time, I feel a little bit weird about it, and I am definitely keeping a watch on it to see how it goes. You know, I don't want to end up with like a eating disorder or something. I don't know. I don't think juice fasting causes an eating disorder. If anything, it cures you from, you know, being so super gluttonous, which I am quite gluttonous in my life. I think I have used food a lot to console me. Yes, friends, this has been a difficult juice fast, and I am not even finished yet. I have a ways to go. So stick with me, wish me luck, and keep hanging in there yourself. I know it's really hard, but we can do this. Think of the worst time you felt in your life, and then think of the best. You can feel that. You can be that. And you can achieve your goals. You can achieve, you know, the dreams that you have about getting control of your weight and getting control of your appetite and getting control of your health. It truly is miracle medicine. Fruits and vegetables are the original medicine. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the kind of things that I'm going through. I do want to hear from you guys, so comment me and write me. I love mail. Aside from that, hang in there. I'm doing it, and you can too. Peace.